Where's my list? Got my list. Hello, welcome back to my channel. These lashes. So, in this video, I wanted to do my top 5 witchy type books. It's that time for the Beltane, you know, witchy stuff. And I've always been fascinated with witchy stuff ever since I was like 17, 18. So these are the 5 books that I recommend if you are looking to delve into like a witchy series, books, whatever the case may be. All right, so the first book I recommend is The Bone Witch. Where is it? Somewhere up there. The Bone Witch. She is a necromancer, and she ends up bringing her brother back from the dead, and people are afraid of necromancers at that time period. So she was like one of a kind, because it was like a rare for that power to like emerge. And her whole family, they're all witches. So it delves into that kind of magic system and like magic aspect of magic. I don't even know what to call it. So yeah, I enjoyed this so much. I definitely have to finish the series because I got sucked in by that book over the last summer. The next book I recommend as a witchy book is The Rules of Magic. So in The Rules of Magic, it's part of the practical magic whole storyline, the two sisters, but it delves into like the history of why they got that curse of, you know, not being able to be in love and stuff like that. So it was so good. I definitely recommend it. If you liked practical magic, you would love The Rules of Magic, hands down. Going into the history of the sisters and the family was amazing and pure joy. The next book I recommend is The Diviners. This book is a little bit creepy because it has like it has like a little creep factor, because it's like it was slow but it was good, and I can't explain it. Like I had wanted to DNF it in the first like 50 pages, but I checked through it and I'm glad I checked through it. It was pretty interesting, especially that it was like the 1920s, 1900s, like the beginning of that era. And then, you know, they go through a lot, and I know there's other books part of that series, so I definitely have to read them too. The next book I recommend is Bruja. I love this one the most out of all the witchy books because it was in New York, based in Brooklyn, even though I'm not from Brooklyn, but based in New York. And it's another family of witches, and they go through so much together, and it's just amazing. It was just an amazing book. Like I can't even tell you any details of some of these books because it will ruin it for you, and I don't want to ruin it for you. So make sure you jot these down. And the last witchy kind of book that I recommend is the Anita Blake series by Lauren K. Hamilton. I read the first 3 books, which was like Beautiful Creatures, The Laughing Corpse, and something else. That series is good, but it has to do with the vampires and witches. So, you know, you get the best of both worlds. So it's like, it's amazing. I didn't get the chance to finish that series because I suck and I'm bad at finishing series. I mean, and I'm bad at starting series too. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed the Anita Blake series. The first 3 books that I read, it was interesting to say the least, especially that she hunts the vampires, but she also has to delve into like the voodoo world of her city and stuff like that. So it was really interesting. I enjoyed it, even though it had like a little bit of vampire magic aspect. I need that in my life sometimes. So yeah, these are my top 5 witchy magic books. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit like, subscribe.